All inside bars actionable? No. The inside bar must be timed with the broadening formation and continuity. So when we're looking at, for example, SPY, why does this inside bar break fail here on Tuesday? Well, at that point, the day was a 1 because Tuesday opened here, did not take previous low day or previous day's highs. So when this goes inside up, what's happening? You're starting the new broadening formation in here. Whereas, I don't know if I have an example in here. Yeah, so whereas this, notice we're at the top of the broadening formation here. So when this inside bar forms, if that reverses, what is it doing? It's a 2-go-3 day, gap up sell. So notice timing the signal with the top of the broadening formation exhaustion risk. And then you could say, well, they bought in the morning, or at least tried to. Sellers came in. They tried to buy again. Now their stops are here and here. So we take the first one to trigger that one to trigger all these guys out. You must use inside bars in conjunction with the broadening formation. So for example, like, let's say Intel. So we can see right now it's inside day. So we're not trading this, but we can identify the range. So we can see these two bars are outside of this stuff, stuck inside of all this stuff. So we can say this is the mother bar range stuck inside of that. So we're going to start the new try. And to start, look something like this. So notice they go inside bar at the bottom of the try, right there. That's when you'd want to know about it. Because if that goes inside up, pivot machine gun of these guys, then you can come back through previous range. Whereas, let's say we go to like NVIDIA, and this is why momentum is so risky and why we don't suggest entering on momentum, only adding. So when NVIDIA goes inside down here, notice you're at the bottom of the 15 try, right? So that's something you have to be aware of. If that fails, you got to get out, because if it's rev stratting back up into this, you could have bigger problems. You don't want to hold a loser. So you can see the inside bar at the bottom of the try breaking lower, that's momentum, completely different. This was also momentum, but we had an actionable 60 signal we were triggering. Whereas in this case, this 15, it would trigger continuation. So we only would want to add on that. And if we go to DDOG, for example, notice this inside day, where does that occur at? It occurs under the highs of the try. So we still have this to go and take out. So we can use momentum here to trigger that. But once it has done that, we don't know if that'll continue. So we need the buyers to step up. But then given that inside day, you can use your higher time frame and then drill down, top-down analysis. And you can also go and use this stuff in here. So notice the 15 hammer signal this morning occurs at the bottom of the range, like this. So if that works, where is it going? Back up there. So it's not an inside bar, but it's a great example, timing it with the bottom of the range. And this is why we say the strat's kind of like home run derby, or it's more so about your winners, not your losers. Because if that works, then you're making hay, right? 3%. Whereas if it fails on a hammer, maybe you stop out for 20 cents, 30 cents. So we can also use the 33.2. This is momentum, yes. Top of the 30 try, so we're aware of that. But we have daily target here, and we have the weekly enforce. So you have reason to believe that can expand. So you can see this inside bar does occur at the top of the try, but we have full time frame continuity inside fiber. So this is momentum fiber confirming a 3-2 expansion 30. So that's got to go instantly, yes. It's at exhaustion risk, yes. It's momentum, yes. But the day is enforced, the week is enforced, the month is bright green. So we have reason to believe that can work. Unlike, like that's why it's important. So like, for example, Qs, inside bar here breaks, failure to do that. So reclaiming the inside bar, that's potential rev strat. So you can take the break, maybe it doesn't work, you take a small loss. You can take this short, right? Take these guys out. You have to defend your position when this starts reclaiming, coming back into this range, because you're at the bottom of the try on the intraday basis. So you can do that, either defend with break-even stops or reduce by half, and then you get stopped out, so be it. One, break this one, now that's good. So it makes the high a day like this, and then does reclaim with continuity, so you'd reduce by half, and then keep the rest. And then eventually, and ideally we do this on things with better setups than the Qs, but eventually this gets going, and now your slugging average is what matters because you held it, right? And the ones that we want to hold are the ones that take this out, get above it, and do not come back, because we can have a break-even stop within the broadening formation we were just trading in once that range starts going expansion. So like DDOG, for example, if you're a little more on top of it this morning, we could have traded this 15. But when this 15 goes 2-2, we can have the break even stop or even in profit stop. Once this range goes expansion here, once this starts getting out right here, we can go even here. As long as it's not reclaiming this line, we're good. We get to hold that. So taking those signals back through the try till you get a really good one with full time frame continuity, that doesn't stop. And if you do that, you'll have a good time.